Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where it's the best place to learn about Canadian finance. Now during previous weeks I've got a lot of comments asking me what kind of investments or stocks they should be looking at right now to hold in their portfolio. So I'll be talking about the 5 stocks I hold currently as part of my portfolio. I'll be also sharing with you the downside I see in each of these companies so you can make your own judgment. So keep watching this video because I'll be telling you the 5 stocks I think will have the potential to go to the moon.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Now, in no particular order, the first stock to talk about is Nvidia. If you play computer games or have a computer at home, you pretty much already have heard of this name before. Nvidia is one of the top 3 graphic card manufacturers in the world, even though it has a large market share in the gaming graphic card space. What makes this company special for me is its development and transition into data processing. In the Q2 of 2020, Nvidia has reported that its data center sales have topped $1 billion for the first time and earnings have beat expectation. Now there are 2 things that make me very confident about this company's future. The first one is its dedication and continuous growth in the data processing space. This year, they have just announced a $70 million plan to build the world's fastest supercomputer for academia purpose for University of Florida. Using Nvidia's DGX A100 system, this will further Nvidia's impact and foothold in using AI to process data for public healthcare, transportation, etc. Now, given how much world problem we've gone through this year, especially with the coronavirus, we know that data processing is becoming more and more important, especially using AI to sort out all the massive amount of data we generate every day to pick out patterns that are useful for humans. I really like how Nvidia have a head start in this space and is looking to dominate this market in the future. Now, the second big news about this company is its interest to buy the ARM architecture company. So for those who are not tech savvy like myself, ARM basically is the processor that powers virtually every smartphone in the world right now, and also other things like self-driving car system and supercomputers. Now, ARM is currently owned by SoftBank, but it's up for sale. Given Nvidia's interest in self-driving car solutions and data processing, this makes a perfect fit and can further increase its foothold in these markets. Now, I've grown up using Nvidia graphic card for my gaming rig, so I have paid more attention to this company compared to others. I really like what I'm seeing here. Its evolution from just a simple gaming chip company and evolve into a data processing powerhouse for the future, matching the future trend and direction of the world. Now let's talk about the downside of Nvidia. Well, there are basically 3 things. Number 1 is cryptocurrency hype is over. And essentially before, with how hot cryptocurrency is, a lot of people are into mining. And for crypto mining to work, they need lots of powerful graphic processing units. And Nvidia is one of the biggest sellers in this space. So with the hype of crypto dying down, there is definitely less demand in that area for crypto mining. Now, second threat I'm seeing for Nvidia is that AMD, its competitor, it's catching up and it's gaining in market share. So report from last year have shown that AMD market share has gone up. So this could be another thing to pay attention to. So the third downside are companies like NXP and Qualcomm, which are one of the biggest in its own industry, are coming in to compete with Nvidia in providing solutions for the automotive system market. So all these major competitors might chip away at Nvidia's future market share and sales and thus bring the stock price down. So that's something we need to pay attention to. Now, second company I hold in my portfolio is Apple. Apple. This is a name that everybody knows. Either you have a million of its product at home or you have none because you think it's an overpriced piece of crap. But regardless which camp you're in, you cannot deny Steve Jobs' vision have changed the world and have put at least one of Apple's products in many people's hands.
iPhone. Today, Apple is going to reinvent the phone.
There is no argument in Apple's design and ease of use for the iOS system, even though it comes with a steep price. Now, what made me put Apple on this list is the fact that it announced a couple months ago it will be moving onto its own silicon chips instead of relying on the Intel-based chips for its future products. Now, this is similar to the A-series chip that we've been seeing in the new iPhone and iPads already. If we're judging by those performance, we can tell these chips are extremely powerful and low energy consumption, which is one of the main focus Apple is trying to achieve right now. If the transition to its own chips are successful, Apple can also determine and control when it wants to push out its upgrades, because it no longer have to rely on Intel making advancement on their own chips. This can also significantly reduce the cost of producing these chips because they don't have to pay fees to Intel anymore, and they might be able to transfer some of these savings to consumers. Now, let's look at the downside of this company. Even though Apple has been doing a lot of right things in the recent months, pushing out a lot of good updates and moving onto its own chips, increasing its performance, a lot of these updates are all hardware and software based, and there are really no innovation coming from the Apple product design wise ever since the passing of Steve Jobs. This could be either a lack of vision or innovation from the higher management in Apple, or maybe this space have been so saturated with product design and innovation before that there is really no more groundbreaking improvements and products they can push out other than keep increasing the performance and design. So overall, I'm still liking all the things they're doing to the iOS and their product lines, and I'm looking forward to see their new product with their own chips in next year. But if you're looking for companies that will give you insane innovation, I don't think Apple is that kind of company anymore, and that might be something that you like or you don't like. Now, the third company that I hold, it's Amazon. Whether you're 18 or 80 years old, you probably have bought something on Amazon before. This company that started with just selling books online have evolved and grew into a tech giant, overtaking Google and Microsoft, crowning itself to be the most valuable company in the world with a valuation of over $1 trillion. Now, what I think makes this company's future so bright isn't its platform to sell products, but its worldwide infrastructure and reach in data collection. Amazon have created a worldwide delivery system, Amazon Prime. This has effectively killed off shipping giants like FedEx by restricting its sellers from using third-party services. Now, in the recent years, Amazon have done high-profile acquisitions and launches, such as launching its Amazon Prime Video services, acquiring high-end grocery chain Whole Foods, and a self-driving car startup ZooX. But people will be asking, why is Amazon acquiring all these different companies to add to its business? It's actually for one thing: automated ecosystem. With these acquisitions, Amazon can now build towards an ecosystem that is tightly integrated with its online platform and require almost no human worker to operate. On top of that, it can collect your data and learn about your behavior at multiple angles. Imagine a world where a company has one of the largest online shopping platforms, streaming services, and grocery chain. All these services are learning about your purchase preferences and make up almost 100% of your daily activities already. From all these data collected, it can easily know how and when to push a product in front of you so you will buy it. And once you purchased it, the process of getting that product in front of you is going to be fully automated and require little to no human workers. Now, we've already seen Amazon launching its ecosystem before, like the Amazon store, where you don't need cashier, you also don't need to pay at the door. You can just walk in and out of the store with the product, and it's going to automatically charge your credit card and Amazon account. Now, when I try to think about the downside of this company, I really can't see one single powerhouse that can overtake Amazon. Even the largest e-commerce company in Canada, Shopify, is only doing a fraction of what Amazon is able to do right now. However, I think it's going to be a collection of small e-commerce companies that might be able to add up and chip away at Amazon's market share. Because recently, the idea of manufacturers taking out the middleman like Amazon or Walmart and directly selling to consumers have taken popularity. And in the future, if this gains momentum, it could chip away at Amazon's market. But like I said, with how much dedication Amazon put towards perfecting its ecosystem, it's going to be really difficult to challenge it. Now, before I tell you about the last two companies, I would like to remind you that I have a private Facebook group for like-minded people to get more information, ask questions, and get exclusive contents. So if you'd like to get smarter with money, make sure you click the link below and request to join. Now onto the fourth company that I hold, and that is Adobe. This is a well-known design software company which has a wide range of extremely useful products like Photoshop and Premiere Pro. Now there really isn't a lot of innovation going on with this company because the product has been so good already. But I put this into my holding is because it switched to a subscription pricing in 2013. It's just so evil but yet effective. So Adobe used to sell something called Creative Suite, which has a wide range of its digital product, and you only have to pay a one-time fee to use all of it. However, in 2013, they killed the old product line and launched something called Creative Cloud. This changes the payment to subscription base. You could pay anywhere from $21 per month for a program to $52.99 a month for full access. They further lock consumers down by offering an annual plan with discount and can be paid monthly. But if you cancel early, it's going to cost you cancellation fee. Now, I do all the graphic designs for my own financial business, and my wife is in the film industry, so we do have a subscription because we both use the programs all the time. And I can tell you from personal experience, I absolutely hate the subscription model because it's going to cost us a lot more in the long run than just paying one time. But I've got to give it to them. This has proven to be extremely successful in locking down long-term revenues. And like people said,
yeah, well, as they say, if you can't beat them, join them. So
now for the downside of this company, it's very similar to Amazon. If it were to lose market share, it's going to be coming from a collection of other smaller competitors. But no matter what, there's really nothing out there that is as comprehensive and integrated as what Adobe has to offer. Now, the fifth and final company that I hold in this portfolio is Tesla. And out of all 5 stocks, it's the one I think is the most volatile, and I only hold 10% in this portfolio. Now, with a delivery of less than 500,000 cars in the previous years, its market cap has surpassed Toyota, which used to be the most valuable car maker in the world. So as we can see, the Tesla hype is real. But where is this hype coming from? 2 words: Elon Musk. With SpaceX just completing its first ever ISS launch with NASA, Musk is proven to be the closest we'll ever get for a real-life Iron Man.
Big man in a suit of armor. Take that off, what are you?
Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist.
Now, there are 3 things that make me choose Tesla as my long-term hold portfolio. Number 1 is whether you like it or not, the world is heading towards electric cars and slowly transition away from fossil fuel. The second reason is the integration with SpaceX. For example, in the recent SEC filing, Tesla revealed that it has sold 600,000 worth of car parts to SpaceX in the first quarter of 2020. Another future possibility is using SpaceX Starlink system once it's set up. With the successful development of vertical launching rockets, SpaceX is looking to launch its satellite net system to the world and create something called Starlink. Now, right now, every Tesla comes with a satellite connection. So once Starlink is established, Tesla will for sure be switching over and make use of the system. They may even be able to launch other in-house products like the Tesla version of iTunes or streaming services for all Tesla car users to use. Now, the third thing I like about Tesla is its reach into the clean energy sector. As we head towards more demand for clean energy, Tesla already have the tech and innovation with things like the Tesla War batteries to offer in terms of this market. However, Elon Musk being the strength of this company also is the weakness of this company. Elon Musk can say some pretty wild things that can cause stock price to go up and down more than 10% in one single day. For example, in 2008, he tweeted about taking Tesla private, which made the stock price go up by 11 in a single day. Or the other time he tweeted about Tesla's stock price being too expensive in his opinion, which caused the stock to drop 9% in a day. So this company is living and dying by Elon Musk's words, and that's something very unpredictable. So do you agree that these 5 stocks are good options for a long-term hold in a portfolio? Let me know in the comment below. Now, if you like these videos, I do post them every Tuesday, 8:30 Eastern Time. So make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to my channel and click that bell button so you get all the notification in the future. Alright, this is Jacky. I hope you found this interesting. I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye!